Hey, what's up, Jeff? It looks like we're back here again. And I want to thank you, man. I always want to thank you ahead of time and after time, man, because you have been so helpful along this journey. Um, and anyone that goes to Full Sail and they take the new media journalism course, I'm going to always say, hey, man, wait till you get to Jeff Sharon's class because he's going to get you right. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But that's not what we're here for. You want to know how do we feel about this class? So let me start. I wrote the questions down because I wrote the question down. So I'll occasionally look back. So that's just me trying to remember the questions. But your first one was, what were your expectations of the course, and how did they meet up with the expectation that I had? And I knew it was going to be a grind. I knew it was going to be a grind, and so I prepared myself for that mentally. I tried to prepare myself for that mentally. And what I mean by that, Jeff, is just I knew that there was still I had a lot of work that I had to do for this entire month. And what I was just trying to do is just try to go week by week by week and just break it down into small chunks and sections, shall I say? I'm getting a little tongue tied here, but try to break it down into those little smaller chunks so it can be easier to digest, so to say, and to be able to get through this. So my expectations, I like I say, I knew it was going to be hard, but I knew that I would have help along the way, and uh, I knew that I would be able to get through it, and I just I knew, like I said, my expectations was I knew it would be hard, but I always had the confidence that I would be able to get through it. And like I said, Jeff, you helped me get through it. So, um, but if you want to know my expectations, those were it first. And second thing was, the second question you asked, what content or assignment did you enjoy or get the most out of? The first one. Here's why. Is because that feedback helped me allowed me to know where I needed to go for the distribution portion up to week 3. The feedback was valuable to me, so I needed all of that feedback to help me right the shift to come into port, so to say. So I needed people to say, okay, well, maybe you need to tweak it here. Your video was missing that here. You should take more photos of this. I needed that. I always like feedback. I know I'm not perfect. No, like no one is. But when I was taking, I guess when I was taking like print journalism courses back when I was going through community college, that was like her Washington College here in Chicago, and I went through the school newspaper section. I learned how in journalism you have to get used to criticism. So I always look forward to hearing someone say. That's why the weekly discussions, I like to see what people have said on Sundays. I'm looking forward to what they have to say on Mondays. So that's because that's a way for me to get better. So I I enjoy it, and that's this one here. I got the most out of week one's assignment because after my peers viewed and assessed the assignment, and you viewed and assessed the assignment, that's when I was like, okay, it's time to go. These are the things I need to work on to allow me to focus, and so that's the assignment that I got the most out of. And I think I already answered why in there, but it says number 3 is, what did you wish you could have done better this month? Um, Technology wise, I have been up against it technology wise. You remember Wednesday when we were we was beating our heads to try to get this thing in and completed, or was that Tuesday? We were just trying to beat our heads to get the thing in and completed. It was a whew, the technology hasn't been my friend this month, so to say. It's something that I know that I have to do and get. I guess just maybe, and I'm very technically savvy, but this month has helped reinforce that just because you think that you are, or whenever you think whatever you think that you may know, you really don't know as much as you do. So yeah, I'm still learning. There's a lot of things for me to cover, and a lot of things to learn. And when that particular section, when you were going over, hey, you zoomed in and you were trying to help me out. I was learning things then. I'm trying to learn, and then one of the cool things was um, the following day, or I think it was Friday when I sent you a text. Hey, help me. I had to figure things out on my own, and that's what a lot of it is. Get it's I've heard this statement where 90% of the battle is just showing up, and I think the other 10 is being able to take your lumps and follow through. And if you can get those two things down, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But to answer your question, technology was what challenged me this month, and I'm gonna try to give myself a break from technology for a couple of days at least. So that's the third question, and how did this course prepare you? I Every course that I have taken here at Full Sail has been monumental in my preparation for a career. Um, every single one. The courses that we had this summer. Dr. Carson's. To me, he was my second favorite teacher. I was like those gruff journalism professors, and he fit that. He's one of those type of guys that he's seen more journalism than I can ever know. He's one of those type of people, just real gruff, rough around the edges. He's just been dealing with print journalists and journalism and all that stuff for so long that he's forgotten probably every other thing, and not every other thing, but he's forgotten more. He's forgotten more about journalism than I could probably ever know, and so there. Christy Foley, even though she beat me up on a lot of my assignments, in terms of the English stuff, um, I forgot the new professor that we had. Every professor that we had, I learned from. I learned from. It was something I learned from, and so that's why I think it's helped prepare me for my career. And I was just saying in this mastery journal that you were by far my favorite, but to say that I did not learn from each and every one of them would be a lie because I did. And so that's why I'm going to close out with this statement. Um, Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for all that you're going to continue to do. I wish you much luck and success. And you'll be hearing from me. Hopefully not on those Sunday night calls, but those UC. I'll probably send you tweets about UCF and if you look, I'll keep in touch. I definitely will. And Jeff, you have you. I keep you in my prayers, man. You and your family, and it was fun like always. So I'll be looking forward to keeping in touch with you, man. Peace out, Jeff.